Yo, what's good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. I'm tired, but I'm good though. Like I am. Like today was nice. It was a nice, relaxing day. So yeah, it's officially day 212. Yes, 212. 200 and that don't even sound right. I did 200. Yeah, I did 212 days of no fap. It was supposed to be 90, but I said fuck it. I'm doing this forever. Well, no. I said I'm gonna do it for a year. But now I'm like, yo, I'm doing this shit forever, forever, ever. So yeah, like I said, yo, today was pretty chill. I took care of all my trainings and everything with the airport. So glad I got that knocked out. But I might have more coming up soon because I just applied for the so technically this is me applying for the position that I've been trying to get for like the longest time, because I've been off and on with the airline since 2016, right? So pretty much I was just a summer temporary hire. It's like, hey, we're busy, we'll hire you, and then, if you do good, we'll bring you back. So that's kind of what's been happening since 2016. I did 16, 17, 18. Then I got a permanent position, but not quite in the position that I was looking for. But it was like on the back end in a different department. So I took that. I had to chill for a year before transferring over. And then when the opportunity came to transfer, oddly enough, I applied to my position in customer service and the ramp. Oddly enough, the ramp hit me back. Customer service didn't. I'm like, what the heck? I've worked, like, I know the systems. Like, I've worked there for like 3 summers, which really felt like 3 years. But either way, everything happens for a reason. So long story short, the customer service position that I originally have worked in, been trained on, kept returning every summer for, the position that I pretty much wanted this whole time, because also too, like, yo, I'm gonna keep it 100. It's inside. It's Texas. I can't stand working outside. Yo, like, y'all, man, listen. In this heat, being inside of that 4x9 crawl space, just stacking all these heavy ass bags, yo, it's not. I mean, I'm good at it, don't get me wrong, but it's just not for me. Like, stacking all that freight, all the mail that goes out, like, yo, it's a lot. Like, and it's funny because for the longest I used to sit there like, yo, how does mail get here the next day? Like, somebody sends a letter, I don't never see no post office planes in the air. I see a FedEx plane from time to time. I see a UPS plane. Shit, I even see an Amazon Prime plane. But I'm like, I've never seen a post office, because the post office pays the regular airlines to send their shit out. Like, why not? Shit, that saves on your cost for having to purchase your own plane, hire your pilots, and you ain't gotta do all that. The airline takes care of that. It's just they pay the airline. Airline's like, cool, yeah, I'll send it to Newark. I'll send it to San Francisco. Yeah, no problem. Like, that makes a lot of sense. So either way, I did my year as I said I would. Oddly enough, positions just posted today, so I was like, yo, let me just apply, see what happens, because yeah, I'm definitely trying to get back to and it's funny too, because a lot of people, like, a lot of guys that work on the ramp, they're like, yeah, well, the bags don't talk back. And I'm like, yeah, but the bags don't hurt my back. I mean, customers don't hurt my back. You feel me? I'm like, yo, like, the bags be killing me, But again, I've always had a customer service background, so I'm naturally just good with people. Like, I am. I mean, I might be a little jerkish from time to time. Like, I do have my moments, like, don't get me wrong, but yeah, like, I do truly enjoy just the customer experience. Plus, it'll give me more of an opportunity to really develop, my little bilingual skills, because I'm determined to, like, fluently speak Spanish, like, for real. But okay, so aside from all of that, um, yeah, today was cool. Like I said, there weren't too many challenges. My brain was ultimately pretty clear. Um, my heart was also very clear today, and it was just, I don't know, I was just truly in a good space, like a really great space today. And it was so dope because because my daughter, she wanted to watch this movie that I think it just came out on Netflix called The Mitchells versus Machines. Yo, like, it's an animated film, don't get me wrong, but yo, there was a few parts in there I was in tears, yo. Like, I was fucking crying, yo. Like, I'm sitting there dying laughing, and of course, like my daughter was laughing only because I was laughing. I could tell she really didn't quite get the joke because she young, but yo, that shit had me dying. I mean, and listen, I mean, and most of y'all may not find it funny. I don't know, but it's like, yeah, I'm silly. I'm a goofball. Like, that's just me. But yeah. So aside from that, there really hasn't been much else going on today. Um, I know my mood, like I said, it's just everything just felt clear. Everything's just been real steady, which has been good only because days like this, I've noticed that if I'm steady, um, there are people in my life who may not be, and the best part about it is that when they do reach out, I'm afforded the opportunity to really just kind of see things, I can kind of zoom out, and not be so zoomed in on my shit, zoomed in on theirs. It's just like, hey, I hear you, I see what's going on. Let's try to approach it differently. Like I said, I enjoy that only because it creates balance, but also too it allows me to be there for them. It really allows me to really be there and show support for them. Whereas, like I said, there will be other days when I'm just kind of like, I can't figure shit out. But I've learned to not be so hard on myself because of that. I think too often we are, I can't even say too often, right? From being small, little, and especially being boys, we are taught that if you feel a certain way, there's a reason for it. That if you simply feel an emotion, that there's a reason for it. And this, my friends, is the start of toxic masculinity. Because one, we're not taught how to handle emotions or accept them, right? But two, we are taught that there's a reason we are taught that if we're expressing an emotion in that moment, that there has to be a reason for it. And what have most of us heard? Stop all that crying before I give you a reason to cry. Right? So now we're confused because as a child, you're like, yo, all you know how to, like, as a child, you're all heart energy. Like, all you know how to do is live completely through your heart. You are your most authentic. There hasn't been any influences, any experience that has said, you know what, let me cut this part off and let me choose to live this way. Like, you haven't gotten there yet. You're still a child. So expressing an emotion comes naturally. It's what you're feeling. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't need a reason to feel an emotion. But unfortunately, expressing an emotion and feeling an emotion, especially as a young boy, it's always stop all that crying, toughen up, stop acting like a bitch, stop being a little, stop doing that. You know what I mean? Like, it's all this negative things to it. But more importantly, we're so taught that we need to have a reason for it, and that becomes part of our programming. So now, sometimes subconsciously, we have a tendency to be hard on ourselves for having a feeling, for having an emotion, which is like crazy. You know, it's like, damn, like I'm sitting here, you know, sad about whatever, you know, or angry about whatever, but it's like we're in the middle of feeling that feeling, but then we're mad at ourselves for having that feeling. And especially if especially if it's something, you know, we may not fully know the reason why or whatever, but now in order to satisfy it, we have to find a reason. And then we become obsessed, especially if what we're feeling is, or the emotion we're expressing is the result of someone else's actions and or behaviors. Now we become obsessed over, you know, wanting to know the reason. You know, because we are trained that, hey, there has to be a reason as to why we're feeling how we feel, instead of just allowing ourselves just to feel it. Instead of just allowing ourselves to just be okay with that. You know, it's like we're in our heart, we're in our emotion, but we're mad at ourselves for it, you know, and just I'm glad to be out of that space. And don't get me wrong, I don't get it perfectly every single time. Let me just put it that way, you know. And especially because I know and have accepted that I don't get it right every single time, I'm even less hard on myself because of that. You know, like we have a tendency to really obsess over being perfectionists, and like that's not it. Accept that things just aren't perfect. Like I said in yesterday's video, when you can finally establish for your life that there is as much intention within the bad things that happen to you as there are the good things. There's a blessing in all of it, all built, all the little building blocks to get you towards your purpose. And once you fully understand that, man. And like I said, and even in giving yourself that grace that, hey, I'm just having like, this is just something I'm feeling right now. You may or may not fully be able to process what happened or know why just yet. But when you can finally just establish peace in knowing that at some point you will gain clarity. Shit, man, I'm tired. You will gain clarity on why you went through what you went through, or why you felt what you felt, you know. But it doesn't have to be right now, right here, right now, but again, that's part of our programming. We have to find a reason right here, right now, so we can just stop feeling that way. That's not how this shit works. That's not how any of this works. But as men, that's what we're taught. As boys, as innocent children, that's what the hell we're taught. This whole growth thing is really about reprogramming everything we was taught. Everything we were taught. But specifically taught in how to deal with just the normal day-to-day life shit. That's it. So yeah, I've rambled enough. At least I think I did. But either way, yeah, I'm gonna upload this video, and I'm just so busy with work, but I'm really excited for my baby though, because tomorrow I'm gonna take her to a little friend's house, and yeah, yo, her mom is cute. Oh my god, yo, the girl's mom, she cute, but hopefully she never sees this video. But I don't care, yo. Her mom is cute. I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, she cute. So yeah, I'm gonna take baby girl over to the crib, and you know, I mean, and like I said, and that works for me because, you know, I mean, we all got like a little friend somewhere. You know what I mean? Like growing up, like I'm sure we all remember going to, you know, our people's houses and stuff like that. It's crazy. Like it feels different now because now I'm the parent that's allowing my daughter, you know, to go to a friend's house, and it's like I'm feeling nervous about it, and the only reason why is because when I thought about it, because like they live like right around the corner, but in my head I was like, oh yeah, you know, I was like maybe baby girl could, you know, at some point like ride her bike to their house or whatever, and then I was like, nope, I'm not doing that shit. Like I became so paranoid just in my dad mode. I'm like, yo, I'm not doing that. But then I thought about my life. Being like, what, 11, 12-ish. And back home, I remember riding my bike all the way across town to go chill at my boy Dante's house. And then I would ride my bike, hop on my shit, take my bike all the way back home. Damn near nighttime, I got the fucking the fireflies out, you know what I mean, like during the summer, which was dope. But like, I'm really sitting there like, damn, my mom, she didn't have a heart attack, or if she did, she didn't express it. But at the same time, I'm sure it is different with boys. But literally, the connection between, you know, mother and son, same as father and daughter. You feel me? But it was like, yeah, like I really thought about it. It was like, oh yeah, you know, at some point, yeah, you know, baby girl hop on her bike and go head out, and I'm just like, no, I'm not. I can't do that. So yeah, but either way, all right, I'm done. So yeah, tomorrow will be day 213 officially, and yeah, man. Yo, as always, we show gratitude to the earth, to the universe, to God, because we are grateful for the life that we have, man. Please, no matter what you're going through, find something in it to be grateful for. You have to. Like, I don't care if you want your absolute last and you about to get evicted, you homeless, find something to be grateful for. And continue to be grateful for it till you get all that happiness right here in your heart. Right? And then use that energy to manifest the life that you want and deserve. Alright? So either way, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We'll do it again tomorrow officially for day 213. I'm tired. I'm going to upload this and go to sleep. I need it. Peace.